Hey everyone, I'm Elizabeth White and I'm from Lizzie's Room, and I have with me the oh so talented content creator, director, comedian, Richard Cannon, who goes by Cannon Goes Boom on social media. Thank you for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me, Liz.
All your videos, they make me laugh nonstop. I know the first video I saw of yours was the Chick-fil-A one with Deborah Cox's song Nobody's Supposed to Be Here in the background, and I never related to a video more in my life. So I just want to, can you talk about, the process you have on creating and coming up with the concepts of your videos? Because some of them I would have never thought to do, and you execute them so well.
Thank you, first and foremost. My videos really come from a real place. It come from things that I've actually experienced or that my friends have experienced. And I just recreate those moments. That's why my content is more so relatable than anything. And if it's not relatable, it's because what's in my mind, I got to get out creatively. And I just don't give it. You're going to get it because it's got to come out,
You write your stuff down, or you just, as you think of it, like, I'm going to go film this way?
I've done that maybe once or twice, but really I write the idea, and then I've been blessed with this talent of vision to see it and then do it.
Is there like a specific person, whether it's in your personal life or in the industry, that you look up to or draw inspiration from?
My father, I draw a lot of inspiration from him. He taught me a lot about life and to be hardworking. And I think that's what's got me to where I am.
Now, I know you came from Charlotte, North Carolina, and now you're living in California, doing entertainment. So is there any advice that you can give to those back home or anyone who's living in a small city that wants to make that jump, but they're afraid? Because I know firsthand, coming from South Carolina to New York, it's not easy at all.
I mean, there's a lot of advice I can give. What comes off the top of the head is two things. Believe in your creativity and stay consistent.
I mean, what have you ever felt discouraged while you're trying to do something, and how did you overcome that then?
Yeah, I feel discouraged a lot of times, to keep it a buck. I have imposter syndrome, or I have a lack of posting courage from time to time. A lot of the videos that I was afraid to post ended up getting millions of views. That's why I'm saying you got to believe in your creativity, because you really don't know what's going to do it. And so I feel like you're not doing any justice to the world by not adding yourself to it. Don't try to be like anybody else. Just be your authentic self, and I think you'll be all right.
You saying that, it's like, we're living in a world that revolves around social media, and so many people are trying to do the same thing. And I know your videos have been seen all over, shared by people all over the world. So how do you make sure you stand out from, the next person?
I just tell my story. Honestly, we all have a story that we can tell, and I just tell my experiences. Hopefully they can help provide laughter to people, or clarity to a situation. I'm just trying to add my flavor to the mix. I'm trying to put my dent in this world and make my impact.
There's many different definitions of success for people. So I want to know, what does success or even being successful mean to you?
Making a living from doing what you love. You get to wake up and be you, because this world tries to make you something that you're not. I want to be me and do what I love. And I feel like if you can do that, you won.
I think you're winning.
Hey.
Before you go, I like to play a little game with my guests. So I want to ask you to pick 3 letters.
A, B, C.
Okay, so great. So I want you to use those 3 letters to find 3 words of advice that you would give your 18-year-old self.
18, wow. That's a good question. Accountability. You need to have accountability partners around you to make sure that you are getting things done at a timely fashion, and people who can tell you that your shit's whack or not, and not be hating, but to actually tell you that for the betterment of yourself.
So
believe. I'm really big on believing. You got to believe that it's possible, or no one else will. I've had videos get 1 million views, and then the next day I got 5,000 views. And I tell myself, was this video not as good as the other one? I have to quickly flush that out of my system and say, it just wasn't my day. As long as I believe that it was a good piece of content and I did my best, I can't be mad at that.
Last letter, C.
Consistency. On the days that you don't feel like doing something, do it anyway. because it pushes your mind to another level. You're evolving. You become a better individual.
I'm pretty sure your 18-year-old self would be really proud of you right now.
I'm gonna tell you, when I was 18, I thought by 22 I would have made it already, and I'm glad that I didn't make it so early because I had so much lessons that I still had to learn, and I don't think I would have been ready for what was to come if I had made it early.
I agree with that. And, we try to plan our life out. I've never met somebody who actually had their life planned out and it went the way that they wanted it to go. I know for me, I feel like if I would have moved to New York sooner than when I did, I wouldn't have lasted as long. I wouldn't have stayed here as long as I have.
This road is tough. I'll be the first one to tell you. That's why the things that I'm saying, like you gotta believe and you gotta be consistent and you gotta have some accountability in your circle because I don't see how else you can make it.
I thank you for taking the time out to speak with me today. I feel as if nobody's following you, they're missing out on life. So please let everybody know where they can find you out on all social medias.
You can find me at The Cannon Goes Boom. On TikTok, you have to put The Cannon Goes Boom 3 because somebody had taken The Cannon Goes Boom before I had made my TikTok.
Get on that Cannon Goes Boom train. You won't regret it. Thank you again. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Until next time, I will see you all later.
Boom.